The ragged-tooth shark is most likely the most exhibited shark of all being present in most aquariums worldwide.
Okay, we've got about 5 ragged-tooth sharks at Two Oceans Aquarium at the moment. They're one of our biggest attractions. We keep them for about a maximum of 2 years or so, and then we release them. So over the past 5 years we've released a raggy every year. They're mainly for attraction for people to come and learn and see about the sharks at the aquarium. And the research part of it's really done when we release them and we put tags in them so that we can follow them back into the wild and see how they're doing.
Today we will follow the release journey of 2 of these raggies, Sam and Roy, whom are destined to return to their natural habitat in the ocean of Struisbaai as part of an ongoing shark research program. Michael, the curator of the Two Oceans Aquarium, was in charge of the transfer. Sam and Roy were moved to a temporary holding pool to purge them before being transferred, as Michael explains.
We removed Sam and Roy about 2 weeks ago, really to purge them. We've not been feeding them for 2 weeks to make sure that they don't pass any waste on the trip down to Struisbaai, because it's a small 4,000 litre tank with no spare water. But now they're fully purged, we're happy to send them. We put phenoxyethanol, it's a sedative that we use on fish. We put that into the water. It acts while it's in the water. As soon as we take them out of that water and put them into the clean water in the tank, they wake up again. But the oxygen, we keep the oxygen levels very high on the trip, and that sedates the animals rather nicely. So there's no need to keep them sedated with drugs on the trip. We just use oxygen really. This time we've just put spaghetti tag in, and we've taken photographs of the left-hand side, which these animals have spots on them, and with that pattern of spots you can identify individuals. Sam and Roy that we're releasing now have just about doubled in size since they arrived at the aquarium in 2007. Sam weighed about 95 kilos when she arrived, and now when we took her out the other day she weighed 194 kilos. And Roy came in at about 70 kilos, and we removed him, he was 114. So they've really put on some weight now, and they can go, and I think they're going on a forced diet while they're down there.
After a 4-hour journey, Sam and Roy arrived at Struisbaai.
My name's Claire Taylor, I'm from Two Oceans Aquarium. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the ragged-tooth sharks. They're called raggies because they've got a whole set of teeth that stick out all over the place. And that's where they get their name from. It's a very ragged look with their teeth. They reach about 300 kilograms, that's about their maximum weight. And they range from about False Bay in Cape Town to Struisbaai. We've just completed our trip from Two Oceans Aquarium in Cape Town to Struisbaai, and it was a very good trip. We're starting off with just moving some water from the transport trailer onto the holding tank on the boat. Then we're going to phenoxy our sharks, which means we're going to put them to sleep, just a low dosage. And then we're going to stretcher the one, Sam, who's the largest, and move her across onto the boat and head out to sea, where we'll release her in about an hour or two's time. Okay, we're just heading out of Struisbaai Harbour now on our way to release Sam in about 14 meters of water. We might struggle a bit to find some clear visibility, but we're just waiting for awesome charters to join us, and then we'll head on out. At the moment you can see her, she's actually very wide awake. We just kind of keep her from bumping her nose in the front of the box. If we do that, then she actually wakes up a lot quicker when she's in the sea. Okay, we've also got an extra passenger this time. It's a remora fish who's actually been hanging on to our sharks at the aquarium for the last few years. He's just got a little bit big now, so we've decided to release him with the sharks. He can go and find himself some really big sharks in Struisbaai. But we're just trying to get her more onto her tummy so that we can fit her nose into the nose cone, so that she fits, there we go, so she fits nice and snugly in here while we get ready. That she's very wide awake, she might hit the bottom and be gone. So we'll see what happens now. You can see now divers are just getting ready, they're just getting kitted up. They're going to accompany the shark, we're going to try and accompany her down to the bottom. Okay, we're ready!
And off Sam goes, back into the wild.
So we just finished releasing Sam now. It went very, very well, but we've still got Roy to go. So tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock we will do the whole thing over again and release Roy. Hopefully it'll go as smoothly if we're lucky with the weather. Okay, I'll just see Roy's just woken up now. He was quite docile a few minutes ago because he was on oxygen all night, but we've put the phenoxy in now. Okay, Kevin's about to get into the tank. Roy's getting calmer, but the more he moves around, the quicker he'll go down. Okay, we've just taken out a tooth from the transport tank. You'll find the raggies' teeth are almost on a conveyor belt type system, so they're losing and getting new teeth all the time. So you can see now we're just putting him into the stretcher like we did yesterday with Sam. We'll just make sure his nose is in the nose cone and can't slip out and that all the straps are velcroed. And then we're going to use this crane here just to transport him over to the boat. Yeah, we're just heading out now out of Struisbaai Harbour on our way to release Roy, and he's fast asleep. So. Okay, we just put Roy over the side now. He's tied on in the stretcher. That's just to keep him there while our divers get ready. The divers will hopefully accompany him down to the bottom. Okay, we're opening the stretcher now. I'm just taking him out of the nose cone, and there he goes. There goes Roy.
With Sam and Roy now released, our journey has come to an end and it was time to head back to shore.